Guys, so today I'm going to be doing a middle school makeup tutorial for any grade actually, and you can take out or change any of these products, so let's get started. So for face, I'm pretty sure since I'm in 7th grade, most of people's skins are pretty clear, but some aren't. Like me, I have some acne on my forehead and on my cheek right here. See, like right here, right there. You see that right there? Yeah. So you can either use a foundation, and I recommend the CoverGirl Clean because it doesn't clog your pores, and they have different foundations for different skin types, and this is just for oily skin, and this is if your skin is really bad. So this is what it looks like, and it does look really natural. It's almost like a BB cream, so except a lot higher coverage. So recommend this, or a tinted moisturizer, which I don't have one because mine's too dark. So I would recommend a BB cream because it does have a little bit more high coverage. And this is just the L'Oreal Paris, I think, yeah, L'Oreal Paris Magic Skin Beautifier BB cream. And my color is fair. Oh, and this one is creamy natural. So you can choose either one of these, but I'm going to be doing BB cream today because it's what most people will choose. So it just looks like this. And you're going to want to squeeze out, not a lot, just about that much. And just close it and just apply it to your face. And you're just going to dot it on and rub it in. And this is a little light for me, but it looks fine. And sorry about the really bad quality because my camera died and stuff. And this is just going to give you enough coverage to cover up your acne and stuff, but not too much that it looks unnatural. And I'm just using my mirror. And then taking a makeup wipe and just wiping off your hands. Then if you still have stuff they want to cover up, I recommend a concealer. And this is the Rimmel London Matte Perfection Skin Tone Adapting Concealer, and mine's in 230 Fairlight. So this was like $3, I think. And the BB cream, I think, was 11, which is, it's pretty expensive. But this was only $6, so. And you just, it comes with a little brush, so then you don't need one. And I'm just going to take my mirror and apply this onto my acne spots, which is all over my forehead and on my chin. So, like that. And then just using my fingers up and underneath my eyes to brighten them up. I accidentally applied too much. So then I'll be right back. I'm going to go get a sponge. So you can get these types of sponges at Walmart or any drugstore for $1. And it comes with a pack. And you can use it damp or dry. I'm just using it dry and just blending in my concealer in a patting motion. And if you use foundation, I wouldn't use concealer because that just will make it look cakey and stuff. And this is a concealer and a highlighter, so it'll highlight your face too. So just keep that in mind to make it brighter. And I look really white on here, but I swear it looks like my natural face. And then you're going to set it with the powder, and I'm just using the Rimmel London Stay Matte powder. This was $3. I'm just using an e.l.f. Total Face Brush and just tapping off the excess and just applying this wherever I put concealer to lock it in place and all over my face. I'm using a light hand because you want it to look natural. That's why I'm holding it by the end. I'm just dusting it on. And then you're going to take a domed brush and a blush, and I'm using the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer in St. Lucia. And this was $3, and taking this nice peachy pink blush and just applying it to my cheeks. This is just going to give you a healthy glow. And I think this just flatters every skin type, and you can blend it in if it looks bad with your fingers. And then for eyes, we're going to take an eye primer. I'm using an e.l.f. one because e.l.f. is really cheap for makeup, but it works really well. I'm just applying this to my eyelids so then my primer doesn't crease and it lasts all day. I'm blending it in. And then I'm taking a trio by Wet n Wild. It's Walking on Eggshells. And you don't have to use eyeshadow, you can totally skip this step, but if you want eyeshadow and make it look natural, then go with this. So I'm just taking an e.l.f. eye shader brush that looks like this, and taking this eyelid color, like it's a champagne color, tapping off the excess and applying this all over my eye. Very lightly. You don't want it to look like you're wearing too much makeup. This palette was only $2, I think. And it works very well. It's very high pigmented, but there is a lot of fallout, so just keep that in mind. Like that. And then taking another e.l.f. brush, it is the blending brush, but it works really well as a crease brush, and taking this golden bronzy crease color right here, and just dabbing it, tapping out the excess, and putting this right into the crease. And making sure to blend very well. And it looks natural, like that. See, it just gives a lot more definition. I'm doing it to the other eye too. You want to do this with a light hand so then it doesn't look caked on. Like that, and just wiping it off and just blending it. So it looks like that. And then you're going to take the white again with the same shader brush and just wiping it off with the makeup remover wipe. So then there's no pink on it. Just drying it off with your arm. Like this. And then taking the brow bone color, that, and tapping off the excess. And just using it on your brow bone. To highlight. And then same to the other eye. I'm sorry if this mirror is blocking your view, I'm really sorry. And then taking the tip of it and applying it to the inner corners to brighten your eyes. like that. And just brightens your whole eye look. And then you're done with the eyeshadow, and then you're going to take a dark brown, and this is by Pixi. It is the Lid&Line, but I'm just using the eyeliner, and it's a pretty brown, and it works very well, and it stays on all day. And just lifting up your eyelashes and tight lining. To make your eyelashes look a lot thicker. See, and looks very natural. Just like that. And then you're going to take a white, and this one was on clearance for $3. I'm taking an NYC white eyeliner, which is 93 cents, and just lining your waterline. And I'm just going to set this right here. I should have done that before, but whatever. And just using it to line your waterline. Like that. And sorry about the noise. The little kids, they're my neighbors. I'm really sorry. But this is what it looks like. Then you're going to take an eyelash curler, and this is by Elle for $2. And just curling your eyelashes. And then you can just leave it like this, or you can apply a mascara, which I'm going to do. And I recommend a brown or clear, but I'm using a black. This is the Clump Crusher, so it looks very natural. Just applying this to your eyelashes. And you don't want to put a heavy coat, just a very light coat. Like this. Like that. And it looks really natural, and that is, yeah, that's the whole makeup look, and it just enhances your natural beauty. It makes you look really pretty. And if you want me to do an individual each grade look instead of just one grade, one school, I will definitely do that. Just comment down below, and I'll be doing a lot more back to school videos, like school supplies hauls, clothing, lookbooks, hairstyles, and of course more makeup looks. So I hope you enjoy this video, and please comment, rate, and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And tell me how I'm doing with these videos, since this is my first video. I love you all, and bye.